guys, it's your girl Lara here, and today I have a video that's been highly requested, which is all about how I personally managed to get out of tier 10 on my Merch by Amazon account and how you can do the same as fast as possible. So obviously I'm not an expert whatsoever, but I'm gonna share with you what has been working for me. I honestly don't use many tools to help me, do niche research. The only things I use is Merch Informer, which I already mentioned in a few of my previous videos, and I'm gonna show you how I actually use it personally, to guide me in finding trendy niches that are really selling at the moment. So if you don't have an account with Merch Informer yet, just know they offer a 3 days trial free of charge, so you can test it and see how you get on with it. So I will strongly suggest you to join the free trial, and eventually if you decide to subscribe to it, you can still take advantage of a 20% off. I'm gonna leave the discount link down below in my description box, which is a very good saving. So it's up to you if you want to subscribe or not, but I would strongly recommend you to consider it. Anyway, for now, just join the free trial so you can follow along this tutorial and see how it works and how much it can help you. Anyway, once you sign up and you can finally access to all the Merch Informer resources, I'm gonna show you what I use the most. So I'm gonna try to keep this tutorial as simple as possible. It's meant to be for beginners as usual, and so I'm gonna try to simplify all the steps as much as I can. So basically, the only two main things that I really use on Merch Informer are the Merch Hunter. And as you can see, you have tutorials that are gonna guide you if you want to have that extra knowledge about how to use properly this website. But to resume the whole things, basically in the left column, if you click the little arrow right here, you have a drop-down menu where you have more options. And here you have Merch Hunter, which is one of the tools I access very often here on Merch Informer. And then movers and shakers. So to don't confuse you, I'm just gonna focus on these two options. So obviously if you want to explore deeper into all the tools the Merch Informer has available for you, you can do this in a second time, but obviously I cannot make a 1 hour long tutorial. So I'm just gonna focus on help you get out of tier 10 as fast as possible and try to keep it as simple as possible for any beginner that is just starting with this business model. So let's start with movers and shakers. So here, basically, you have filters on the very top of your page. You can make a daily, weekly, or monthly kind of search, and then you can filter further, in which is the actual product that you are interested doing research to. And in our case, obviously, it's just t-shirt. So we're just gonna keep this selected, and then marketplace, of course, we're gonna stick with the US, which is the largest marketplace. So once again, our goal here is to make those first sales as fast as possible. And so we're gonna target the largest marketplace, which is of course US. So basically this all movers and shaker section is for you to see what's really trending at the moment. As the name suggests, it's what really is selling right now. And so I will suggest to keep a daily kind of search, but personally I do both a daily and a weekly kind of search, but I've never go with a monthly option because this is a temporary kind of trend. And so I want to see the kind of a shorter time frame, how they are performing in terms of sales. And so I always focus on a daily or weekly kind of search. And so starting with the daily, you can really see we have 300 results, and you can see the lowest price, the highest price, and the average price. So this gives you also an indication in how to price your own shirts, although I will strongly recommend you, when you are in tier 10, just keep your price as low as possible. I personally was very successful in selling my t-shirt at $13.99, and I was still able to make those 70, 80 cents, profit out of each shirt. And as you saw in my latest video, I was able to make money even with such a low profit margin, so right now your goal is not making profit, it's just getting out of the lower tier, and you have to focus on that. Once you unlock more slots, and higher levels, that's when you start inflating your prices. But right now I would suggest you keep your price as low as $13.99. You are still going to make money, trust me, and I already proved it to you. If you didn't yet, go check out my last video, you have all the receipts and proof. But keep your price as low as $13.99 and you will not be disappointed. You're gonna sell easier and faster, and you're gonna still make that little profit. But focus only on getting out of tier 10. That's the only goal you should have right now. And then here basically you have an overall look of what is selling right now. So this section is just for you to kind of get inspired, okay? So once again, never copy someone else's artwork. Get inspired by browsing this page, see what's selling. You're gonna brainstorm a lot of ideas. Look at this one. This is simple skinny text. Hi, I don't care, thanks. And it's selling, like it's trending, and you have the BSR right here. Look at this one. You have the very trending sunset background, and then you have dogs have owners, cats have stuff. Humor sells a lot, just for you to take notes, okay? So humors and trends is what I would focus if I were you, and that's what has been working for me. So basically, to keep this tutorial as short as possible, just get inspired by browsing here, okay? And write down all the things that you like the most. You can also take screenshots, just to remember what you liked and what is actually selling. And you can see everything. You can see, the price each t-shirt is selling for, and you can see how they are performing, And so this is how I use this page, literally just to kind of brainstorm and gather ideas. Then the other section that I use a lot on Merch Informer is, let's go back to product research here, is Merch Hunter, and this is a little bit more important to my point of view than the previous one. So here you can insert keywords. So if you were thinking of creating a t-shirt with cats, you could actually insert the keyword cat, but I will leave it blank personally, because this way you have a wider kind of window, to get inspired. And then you can also search by best sellers, and so you can go as low as top 100 or as high as top 500. Honestly, I just play around with this, and I don't have a specific tactic or strategy about how I use this page. I literally just keep playing around and browsing and see what's popping. And then again, you can select, the marketplace. So let's stick to US, and then the product. So I will again stick to t-shirts. Then the BSR range, this slider right here, it's a very important filter as well, because a lot of people, look what's really popular. So obviously the lowest is the BSR, the more that t-shirt is selling. That's why most people keep the BSR range from 1 to 100,000 or 200,000, okay, like so. And then you can also adjust the price range. So I will keep it, as low as $20, and then you can just search. And as you can see, you will get a lot of results, and these are the best selling t-shirt at the moment, and here you have all the details for each t-shirt. And as you can see, they are all pretty simple, a lot of text-based t-shirts and a lot of like patriotistic kind of t-shirts. Those are the best selling ones, or there's always a lot of politic oriented kind of t-shirt. I personally try to stay away from that kind of niche because I'm not as experienced yet, and I know it's a bit tricky, so I don't want to risk to get my account closed or to receive a strike in any way possible. So I'm gonna avoid that niche for now. I will explore it later on, but it's a bit tricky. I heard a lot of people got rejected, because it's a very sensitive kind of topics, as well as for when you use the word coronavirus, everyone knows you will get rejected. So I'm trying to avoid, when I'm still so fresh in the game, niches that are a bit risky. And so this is another tip I can give you out of this tutorial. Play safe for now, just stick on the basic. But as you can see, there's a lot of politic based kind of t-shirts, very patriotistic, with the popular distressed American flag, kind of graphics, and then a little bit of text. Super easy to make. And here you can see a lot of evergreen, as well as for seasonal, like see Halloween themed kind of t-shirt. This is a super simple t-shirt to make. You can actually purchase this simple clip arts graphic of Creative Fabrica, as I suggest you to do in my last video. There's an amazing promotion right now going on Creative Fabrica. You can literally download as much material as you want for a full month for only $1, which is insane. Like, you spend so much more for one coffee at Starbucks, so it's ridiculously convenient, and you should take advantage of it as fast as possible. I'm gonna link even that promotion down below, so check it out. Always check my description box, because you always found a lot of valuable tools. So I was saying, most people, search the best-selling t-shirt up to 200,000, in BSR. But a very good strategy that a lot of people that are on the lower tiers should follow is to actually higher the BSR range. Search from, let's say, 100,000 to 300,000, about this kind of range. And this is gonna give you the results in t-shirts that are still selling quite well and quite consistently, but they don't have as much high competition as for the lower BSR range, if it makes any sense. So basically, this is the typical low-hanging fruit kind of situation. All these t-shirts are still performing very well, but they don't have as much competition as for the one that have a lower BSR. So I would strongly suggest you to follow this strategy as well, because here you get a lot of amazing ideas, in how you can recreate a similar design. So again, get inspired, don't be a copycat. So you can recreate something like this, see, with a unicorn dubbing, but maybe using a different type of unicorn graphic. And if you don't know how to draw it yourself, you can find a lot of beautiful websites that offer you for a very cheap price, amazing graphic that actual graphic designers has been making and are selling, and you can have commercial use of it. So always double check even that. But you can use websites like Creative Fabrica or PNG3 or Canva, have graphics. So just do a search and you can come out with something similar, and then you can just change the font, change maybe a little bit the text. So you could actually do it, I don't know, for twins, mommy of the birthday princesses. You can make it a plural. You know what I'm saying? Just tweak a little things here and there, put your twist on it. You can change it a little bit and make it more unique. And that's literally what I'm doing, I mean, look at this. This is literally a salt shaker and it's selling pretty well. You have 24 sales per month, which is not bad. Like, guys, that's all it takes for you, in the beginning. You cannot expect to make 100,000 sales per month. That's all you have to aim for, to make those 1 or 2 sales consistently every so often, and eventually you will get out of those tiers. So this is how I use Merch Informer to get inspired, to see what's selling, and to recreate maybe a design that I really like a little differently. So that's all I do, honestly. And another things you really have to remember, don't create designs that you like. You have to create a design that other people want. So that's why a website like Merch Informer is going to guide you. It's going to show you what people really are buying and what people really want. If something is highly selling, you know there's a demand for it. And so you're going to create a design on that niche. So that's another big mistake that a lot of beginner makes. They create what they like. They don't understand that being a business person is creating something that other people want. That's the whole point of selling. And another big, huge suggestion I'm gonna give you that's been working for me wonders, that's been helping me make tons of sales lately, literally daily. I've been selling 12, 13, even 15 sales per day, is I've really milked the cow on the current trend. So obviously now again Halloween is gone, but for me Halloween has been an extremely profitable niche. So a lot of shirts that were selling consistently, like 13-15 units per day, were all Halloween related. And another strategy I followed that's been working wonders for me, I create sort of a group kind of shirt. So basically you can do the same for Christmas now, okay? So Halloween is gone, you can focus on Christmas as a niche. Of course, as I told you in my latest video, I still suggest you, if you have 10 slots available, still have those 3-4 evergreen designs, because those are gonna be your little mattress, you know, once the trend is gone. And you need a good balance between evergreen and trending niches. So I will keep those 3-4 evergreen designs and keep rotating them until you found a good evergreen that is really selling every so often. And if it's not selling, take it down and switch it up with another evergreen design, and keep doing that. Keep recycling until you found an evergreen that is selling. And once it's selling, keep it there. So do this with the evergreen, and then the remaining 7 slots you have, 7 or 6, focus all on trending niches, so like seasonal niches. So that's what has been working for me, and Halloween has been selling like crazy for me. But what I was saying, the next strategy that I strongly suggest you, let's go into Etsy to give you an idea. Let's search for example, family Halloween t-shirts. So if you search for kind of group t-shirts, you can see that you have, you know, of course, the family, like mommy, daddy, you know, the book crew. Look at this. You have mommy, daddy, pumpkin, little pumpkin, baby pumpkin. You know, you have the same design selling for different sizes and gender. Okay. And this is what has been helping me to make even 3 sales or 5 sales from the same clients in one go. And that's what helped you really speed up your, tearing up process. Because if someone likes this t-shirt, you know, a lot of people love simplicity. They don't love a complicated design. So honestly, focus on simple and focus on trending. And then create variety of the same design, because you only occupy 1 slot of your 10 available slots, because then all you do is just add, you know, the option to sell it for men, women and children. So with 1 slot you can make 4 different sales, because there's a lot of families, they want, you know, the children version of the same shirt, and then the daddy version, and then the mommy version. And this really made me sell like crazy, trust me guys. So I've made tons of sales where all I did was just adding the children options and both women and men options, you know, in the sizing. And that really helped. A lot of people still today upload a shirt for men or for women, and that's it. And they don't add the children options. And children has been selling like crazy for me, you know, because especially these cute little graphics are perfect for children. You know, children are messy. They need to change t-shirt every 5 minutes. So people love to buy this kind of simple t-shirt. And if they match with mom and dad, even more, you know, you have 4 sales, boom, like that in seconds. So this is another thing I strongly suggest you to do. And then you can apply the same things with different design. So let me explain better. For example, let me see if I found something like, here is the other example I want to give you. You can create sort of, see, this is again in terms of Halloween. You can apply the same technique for a Christmas niche, okay? So look at this. This was sort of a simple, you know, the very trending lazy Halloween costume where people don't want to, you know, put too much effort into it. They just want to throw a t-shirt and the look is done. But if you create the same design in two different versions, see, for example, you have salt here for men and pepper for women. Those are two t-shirts, which means there are two slots, but then you can save it under the same brand name. And I know a lot of people suggest you to don't put, you know, all your t-shirt design under the same brand name, just to avoid people copying you, because you will, as mentioned in my latest video, you know, experience copycats every so often. But I also teach you how to tackle that problem and how to report them. So in case you will come across one of these scammers, you know, you are protecting the other design by uploading them under a different brand name. But in this case only, when you create kind of a matching t-shirt situation, and this is what I call like a group kind of, you know, t-shirt costumes or whatever you want to call it. This is another way to make 2 or 3 sales in a go, very, very easily, by saving, you know, the other variations. So you can upload, you know, the salt and you save it under the same brand name, you know. And so once people click, you know, on the brand name, look at this, for example, this is another example. See, you can create a t-shirt which say I'm with the avocado, and then the second t-shirt said I'm with the toast. So these are kind of linked, you know, t-shirts, and you can save them under the same brand name. This, for example, is under the brand name Unicorn with Style. If we click on it, there's a lot of other t-shirts options available. So a lot of people, you know, have nothing under the brand name because they try to protect the other design. But when is, as in this case, a matching kind of design, I would strongly suggest you to save it under the same brand name, and maybe also mention in your description, I mean, something like matching avocado t-shirt available from our brand, and then people will be drawn to click on the brand name and they will find, you know, the avocado and the toast together under the same brand. And this is how I've been selling tons of t-shirt, guys. Trust me, I was creating kind of group custom t-shirt design, and I was mentioning in my description other options available from our brand. And then people were clicking on my brand and they found, you know, the matching t-shirt, and they were really, you know, tempted between the low price and the very cute design to purchase, because a lot of people, especially couples, want to match. And people love simplicity, trust me, they love the lazy t-shirt costume. So take this as a suggestion for the next year Halloween, but you can apply the exact same things for Christmas. So let's see. See, Etsy is another marketplace where I get inspired a lot. So let's see, for example, Christmas. Here we go, look at this. So these are customized because on Etsy you can offer a lot of customization, but in case you're selling on Merch by Amazon, you can still keep, look at this, how cute. It's literally Rudolph for the reindeer. You just place a big red nose and then 2 horns, and then you just write with a different font, daddy, mama, and then you can write, you know, baby boy, baby girl. But this is just to give you some ideas. Look, this is another one. You can, you know, create a little graphic like this, and you have mommy elf, daddy elf, little elf. You know, you can really get creative with this, but this is what has been helping me. So my whole point with this suggestion is create group kind of shirt that you can sell in group. So offer multiple sizes and multiple gender in the same design, and then also create a variation like the salt and pepper idea or the toast and avocado idea, and save it under the same brand name, and mention in your bullet point description that matching designs are available under your brand name. and so people will easily find it. And save only the matching one, the one that goes in group under the same brand name. Keep saving under different brand name the other design that has nothing to do with it, because you need to protect your design, and it's more clean. Once people click on the brand name, they only found the matching designs all together, you know, and so it's more clean, more easy for people to purchase, you know, impulsively 3 or 4 t-shirts at the same time. And so this literally has been my strategy. This is what has been helping me to make literally at least 10-12 sales per day, and this is what has been helping me get out of tier 10 decently fast, because yes, it's been over a year that I have my Merch by Amazon account, but I took it seriously in these past 2 months. Another things, guys, to remember, because I've been asked this a lot, Amazon almost never upgrade people as soon as you reach your first 10 sales. It's not that simple, unfortunately. Like, I wish it was like that. Rarely, maybe once in a blue moon, but majority of people like get upgraded after they make at least 100 sales, or in my case it was 140 sales before I got upgraded to tier 25. So I think what really helped to speed up the whole things is Amazon tiered up faster people that make consistent sales. So let's say you have 2 different people with 2 different accounts, they both made 100 sales, but one of them has made these sales in the time frame of, I don't know, 6 months, and the other one has been making these sales in a shorter time frame. That person is most likely to be upgraded sooner, because Amazon like when you make consistent sales almost on a daily basis, or at least weekly. And so don't obsess too much over the numbers. Just focus on finding niches that are gonna help you sell consistently. And the group sales is what has been helping me the most, you know, so trends and group. These 2 points literally has been the key strategy for me. So I don't know if it's gonna work for you. It's also a matter of creating pretty designs. So when you brainstorm and you look on Merch Hunter or on Etsy just to gather ideas and get inspired, you have to, of course, create your own version of the design that you like the most, but make them cutier, you know. Look at this, how cool is this one, for example. This is very original, very modern twist to the traditional Santa Claus. So see, for example, I would never have thought to create graphics like this, but you can apply this for everything, penguins, elves, literally everything. So right now, what I would strongly suggest you is focus on the Christmas niche and create group t-shirts, save them under the same brand name, mention it in your description, and just focus on creating good quality design. Remember, it's a matter of quality, not quantity, because I heard of people that are making a killing with one design. So it's not how many slots you have. You can have 100,000 slots. If you have 100,000 bad design, you're not gonna make sales. So it's not the quantity, trust me, it's the quality. Focus on making very good, trending and very catchy kind of design. Don't copy on anyone, and you will be successful, I promise you. So that's it, guys. I really hope this video was helpful. I think I give you some golden tips, and I really got completely naked about my strategy. I really gave you the essence of what has been working for me. So I really hope you appreciate it. If you did, please remember to give a like, subscribe if you didn't yet, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you won't miss any new upload. And I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.